Okay. On behalf of the Sisters of the Blessed Sacrament, and on behalf of Bensalem, Build a Better Bensalem Today, and the Diversity Committee, I would like to welcome all of you to this chapel of St. Elizabeth, and it is the Mother House and the chapel that Mother Catherine used, St. Katharine Drexel used. And I would like to invite Sister Agnes McDevitt, who works here in the center. She will explain to you a Catholic belief that we share as Roman Catholics.
We believe in the communion of saints. We say that when we say our creed every Sunday. The communion of saints for us is a combination of we who are alive walking this earth and those ancestors of ours that have gone on. We believe most of them are in heaven. Some of them might be in a waiting place. But because they lived here with us and they love us, we can ask them to intercede for us with God. And when you go down, I hope many of you will get down after lunch, down to the basement underneath here, where St. Catherine is buried. On the wall over her tomb, you'll see this. It's an Indian bird basket. The native people believe when you have a problem, give it to God and He'll take care of it. So people come to our place downstairs and they write down on a little piece of paper what they would like St. Catherine to pray for them. We believe she has a high place in heaven. She has God's ear. And many, many times people come and they ask for something special and they receive it, hopefully through her intercession. Now we have the students from Bensalem, the Multicultural Club.
And we'd like to first start off by thanking everybody today for inviting us. As we all know, we're all here today to commemorate Dr. Martin Luther King's birthday and celebrate unity in Bensalem. Dr. King is an inspiration to us all and has devoted his life's work to allow a communal setting like the one we see today. Dr. King is an inspiration to youth and adults alike in this community and all across the country alike.
Many students and adults forget the importance of a holiday we celebrate of Dr. King. He made a great change to our nation using determination, fearlessness, and love. Just like his and my idol, Mahatma Gandhi, he used the approach of nonviolence protesting to show the world that racism and discrimination laws should be outlawed. He fought with great willpower for his dream to have every gender, race, and minority to come together. He wanted to show, even though we look different from one another, at the end of the day, we're all human in one community. Dr. King and many others sacrificed their lives for us, for every right we deserve. He's still making a difference in any morning, even when you don't realize it, like walking into the same building.
The Multicultural Club is a nonprofit organization that encourages interaction and cooperation between all cultures. The club's goals are the following: to develop an understanding of all cultures, to encourage tolerance of all cultures in our society, to provide educational information about all the cultures and countries found in the world, and discuss differences and problems between cultures in the world.
In our club, we're trying to let students learn and experience different cultures. Many still might not get along, but it's the effort that we're putting in to try to make a difference. We hope to inspire our classmates as Dr. King has inspired us. Thank you for your time.
We would like now to invite Father Bill Christie, who's at Holy Ghost Prep. He's a Holy Ghost Father. And he will share with us a blessing, but he will speak to us on unity.
I would like to begin by saying that actually Father Jeff Duane, who is my superior, was asked to come, but since he was unable, he asked if I could be here in his stead. And I'd like to thank you all and thank the Blessed Sacrament sisters for bringing us together so that we might reflect upon unity. Here we are representing, or we are holding this on our commemoration of Martin Luther King Day, on his birthday. But it's not only here in the United States that we are reflecting upon unity, because the World Council of Churches has also selected this time to be a time of reflection of unity throughout all the world. It falls between the feasts of St. Peter and St. Paul. I think that you invited St. Peter, my superior. You got Paul, the missionary. I say that I'm Paul the missionary because I've just arrived back here in Pennsylvania 3 weeks ago. I've come from 5 years in Australia working with the Aboriginal people in the outback. The best thing that I can ask you to do and challenge you to do is to ask positive questions. When you're faced with people who are different from you, ask the positive question. Don't ask, why don't they believe this, or why don't they do this? Ask, why do they believe this? And why do they do this? When faced with differing opinions on councils, in government, in school, in meetings, instead of asking, why don't they agree? We try to ask the positive question and say, why do they see it this way? Why do they hold this opinion? Why do they want this instead of what I want? When we're faced with other people in our own community, across generations, across neighborhoods, by asking the positive question, we place ourselves in each other's shoes. And so, my friends, on this day of unity, let this be our blessing. That we might ask of each other, that we may ask of ourselves the positive questions that bring empathy, that bring unity to our community.
Let's just take a minute and ask the God that we believe in what it is that we can do to be positive in our communities. Kind of make a resolution. We've been to the various churches and faith communities in our Bensalem community, and we have heard that what unites us is so positive, that it's respect, courtesy, awareness of one another, that so much more unites than divides. So let us take a minute in silence in our hearts and ask our God to please help us to believe in one another and to believe in His great love for us, no matter what our faith convictions are. Rise up.